My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, dear friends. I welcome you all to this morning session. Summer is showing its glory, its effect, heated up day by day. It's quite natural, And because of this, we got used to it. And the water problem coming up quite soon, some may be going to their native places and have a break and return. Good. Anyway, what is it around us? What type of people are around us? What type of talk or gossip going on? This is a point worth considering. One class of people go on complaining, that is bad, this is bad. The topic may be different. Country, things are going bad. Institutions, they are horrible. Individuals, terrible. Let it be anything. We don't get any positive thoughts, anything. Complaining, that's what we come across people. And we have some who are totally indifferent. Let the Rome burn, I am fine. That many people died, so what? Something is going on, then what? Pakka indifferent statues, second type. And we have third category of people who think that they are above, though they are not even in the bottomless pit. They are above these things. What do we care? Eternity, immortality, divinity, what? But they are taking care of their passbooks, accounts, money very carefully. But other things God will take care, divinity will take. They think that listeners are fools. We are not as much fools as they think of us. They are much more fools than the listeners. So that's pakka false bogus number category. Indifferent category, the pseudo superior metaphysical plane category, the indifferent category, and fourth category, I am not affected. It's a relationship between me and Swami, so what? That man is dying, so what? It's a relation between me and Swami. Tomorrow you may collapse. If people say like that, it's a relation between me and Swami, if anything happens to you, the same thing will be played against you tomorrow. You cannot say it's between me and Swami. All right. It's totally wrong, false. Therefore, these are the categories of people that we have. But still we have to live it. That is sadhana. With all these people, we have to live amicably, happily, smilingly, cooperatively, willingly, lovingly. That's what sadhana is. That's what community service is. Because if we just react, and if we just show our own feelings, we will be disturbed. We will not be changing anybody. Therefore, amidst this negative things around, negative people around, with total negativity, what we can do now? First thing suggested is avoiding sources of negative energy. Avoiding sources of negative energy. If a fellow goes on thinking negatively, why should I go and waste my time? Why should I lose my energy? So let us avoid all those with negative energy. Avoid them totally. How do you know that they are negative people? How do you know? Sai Ram sir, white dress. Nice, Sairam, but totally negative. So how do you know that one is negative? Complaining attitude. Go on complaining. Secondly, practicing bad habits. Practicing bad habits. His habits, his individual habits, his individual thoughts, his negative forces will influence us. Please understand. You talk to any psychologist, you talk to any parapsychologist, you talk to any religious man, they'll certainly tell you, if you talk to this man's thoughts, this man's energy will affect you. So the other person's energy levels, the other person's emotions, the other person's energy, vibration will affect me. This is a proven fact. This is not an imagination. This is not a hallucination. All psychologists, all metaphysicists agree on this. So what is the solution now? All right. Instead of saying how to face the negative people, when I cannot avoid all those people, only such people are there, what am I to do? We have to evolve some steps to develop positivity within us. Let me grow myself. Yes. There are certain points suggested. 1, 2, 3, practical sessions. Then you don't need to read Sanskrit. You don't need to buy hard namakam, chapakam. Or you don't need to shout. Not necessary. Very simple. Practical suggestions basing on the lives of those who live positively, who have positive thoughts. First sign is they are always happy. A man of positivity is always happy. That is the first sign. Yes, all are happy. Wrong. See the faces, how many faces? Face is the index of the mind. Face tells you, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. See, that's not happiness at all. The face will tell you what kind of happiness you have. Therefore, my friends, first sign of a happy man, first expression of a positive man is happiness, blissful. Yes. Well, how is it possible? Why can't I be happy like him? Why can't I be positive like him? Why not? If you observe, you'll certain hints, certain suggestions, so that we can also develop those qualities. Be positive, be happy. No one wants to be unhappy. No one wants to weep or cry. But negativity, negative people, negativity is making us unhappy. Though we have everything, because when you talk to a person, he goes on talking about his illness. When he was hospitalized, how many strokes he had, how much money he spent in the hospital, how nurses ill-treated him, how doctors squeezed him, how his family felt him a burden. Then he leaves you. Then you see your face in the mirror. You lose half of your energy. By talking to people, the other fellow has no energy, he unloads, and you are overloaded. Because I have my own load. And you unload your loading also. Therefore, it is very difficult to be. After all, we may think we are just talking. It's not simply talking. By just speaking about his sickness, by speaking about all the problems, by speaking negatively about every people, about everything, what happens? He simply goes, but we are overburdened. We are exhausted. We lose all our energies. Therefore, what are the steps to be taken at this moment to be happy and to develop positive attitude? This is more or less a practical based talk. I am not speaking to you about Maya, about Mahamaya, about anything that we can't do, about anything that we don't do. I am not speaking of that. Practical things, right now, here on earth. First thing, a happy man creates happiness within himself. He does not depend on anybody. I need not make him happy. My happiness does not depend upon him. I am happy within myself. So a positive man or happy man will find the happiness within himself, not on the objects. Because objects may be here, tomorrow may not be. Suppose my happiness depends on the car, my car. Car gives you trouble. So, car will make you unhappy. Supposing I want a friend to meet me, he won't come, you are unhappy. So, your happiness is in the hands of your car, in the hands of your friend, in the hands of servants, in the hands of every dirty fellow that we come across. Is it worth it? No. Let us not allow our happiness to be in the hands of others. No. Because that fellow will begin to play with it. That fellow will exploit us. So the first step to be happy is to find happiness within myself. How is it? I can find happiness myself by developing positive energy. Positive energy. What is positive energy? Mindfulness. Mindfulness, meaning what? As I walk, I am mindful how I am walking. As I talk, I am mindful of what I am talking. Mindfulness, mindful talk, mindful thought, mindful habits, everything, meaning you are highly conscious of what you are doing. I know what I am eating. But most of the people don't know what, they just fill the stomach. Think of the office, think of something, go on, wow, got to finish. It's not conscious eating. It's not mindful eating. Let us do every activity mindfully, mindfulness, conscious. That helps us to develop positive energy within. Because we are not mindful, naturally we act at the unconscious level. At the unconscious level, all the negativity will shoot up. Negativity is there at the unconscious level, hidden. Now a very simple example. I am a very honest man. Anil Kumar is pakka honest, you see. Oh, good. Who knows? Tomorrow one fellow may come with a bundle of currency notes. Am I honest then? Keep it there, we'll think of that. What happened? That quality of corruption, that quality of dishonesty is at the subconscious level. This so-called honesty and the dignity and the simplicity are just like that. When time comes, that will come out. Therefore, my friends, when we are mindful of what we talk, we will be careful. When we are mindful of what we eat, digestion, assimilation becomes very simple. You can draw energy, mindfulness. First point. The second point is this. See the positive side, positive thinking, good side of any problem. Good side of any problem, good side. Simple example. When Gokak went to America, he missed his flight. He could not catch the flight and reach Chicago. He had to wait there at the airport and catch the next flight. And he had to wait there for 2 hours. He felt very bad. At that moment, a very old man comes there. Sir, I am suffering and I am praying Baba to help me. Somebody said that you are here. If you have some vibhuti, please give me and save my life. Give me some vibhuti and save my life. Then Gokak understood. The flight he missed. He had to wait at the airport, which is negative, I accept. But the good side of it is, he could help a devotee. He could save the life of a devotee. He could give vibhuti to a devotee of which he is in dire need of. Therefore, my friends, every problem will have good side also, bright side also. We don't look at the bright side of it. Therefore, positive thinking meaning looking at the brighter side, looking at the good aspect there in the problem also. Examination is the problem. What is the good side of it? Get through the exam, take it as a challenge, pass in distinction, that is bright side. Therefore, everything is for my own good. That is the quality of a happy man. Practice positive thinking. Third, a happy man believes in himself. He doesn't believe in anybody. Meaning, he is not simply carried away by everybody. He has got his own strong belief. What you call conviction. What I say, faith. Or strong opinion. Not simply carried away by Tom, Dick and Harry. So, a happy man believes in himself. He cannot be manipulated. He cannot be managed. He cannot be influenced. To be happy, you believe in yourself. Why, sir, why can't I believe others? When you start doing so, you have to believe everybody, then you will be nobody. When you go on believing everybody, you will be nobody. Simple example. This is summer. Mangoes will be available in large number for sale. Mango fruits. There is market, mango fruits are sold. A fellow kept a board in front of his shop. Good mango fruits sold here. Good mango fruits sold here. Board. Good. One fellow came and said, what do you mean by good? Are there bad mangoes also here? See, remove that good. So he called the painter, remove the first word good. Then what are remaining? Mango fruits sold here. Another fellow came. This is mango season. Whole street mangoes are sold. Why mangoes? You seem useless fellow. Remove that. He called the fellow, got that word mangoes also removed. Sold here. What are you going to sell here? Are you going to sell yourself or sell me? What is sold? What is on sale now? See, meaningless, remove it. So he removed it. Here is remaining. Where? Where? Here means on your head or on your lap. Where? See, remove it. So he removed. Now Baba gives this example and tells us that fellow lost the board. He lost money for the original painting. He lost money for removing every word every day. Thus he had got a neat shave, completely gone. Because he believed everybody. He is following everybody. It is not so. A happy man believes in himself. Next quality of a happy man, of a successful man, is this. They cut off from negative people. They cut off from negative people. Simple example. If we ask somebody, how are you? Going on, somehow pulling on. When how are you? Somehow going on. Finish. I also come to your state. Negative. Avoid such fellows. Avoid negative people because you become negative. Because that fellow is weak. He won't leave you until you also become weak. Avoid negative people. That's how you can keep yourself happy. Then how happy people, what do? They do some physical exercise every day. Some physical exercise. Need not be rigorous or vigorous, no. At this age, if we do some vigorous exercise, we have to run to the hospital immediately. Because certain postures, not easy to relax. Do it as per your age. Do it. Somebody will ask him, Anil Kumar, how are you? I told him, I am very fine as my demands and commands. Sir, why do you say so? If I run like a child, it looks very silly. Very silly. If I run very fast, what do you say? This fellow retired long back, why is he running? So that is also a negative point. So at this stage, I am walking majestically, in a royal way. Truth is, knee problems. Therefore, my friends, we have to train ourselves regularly by doing some physical exercise. Exercise that suits our age, not that what you do. One gentleman was going around the Hillview Stadium. I saw him going around 6 times or so. I thought, good, long back. Why not I also do it? I went around 3 times. I could not get up for 3 days. I met that gentleman again. I said, what nonsense you are doing, you have spoiled also. You have spoiled me. He said, sir, one has to do as per the age. Follow the body. That man sits there. I always tell him. It seems his wife tells him, Mr. Anil Kumar speaks to everybody. Anil Kumar gives advice to everybody. I am glad that he is seeking your advice now. That man told me, Mr. Anil Kumar, don't follow anybody. Because that man is walking 10 times. If you walk 10 times, for 10 days, you will have to lie down. Follow your body. Follow your body demands, what body can take it. Not beyond, not beyond. If we do something beyond the body limits, beyond the body requirements, beyond the body stamina, it reacts. So it's not the way. So we do some exercise, whatever may be, that suits, easy, no tension. That kind of simple exercises will make us free from tension and stress. To be free from stress and tension, one has to do little exercise. not throughout the day. I met one man there in Wisconsin. He told me, Anil Kumar, I do exercise for 5 to 6 hours. I said, why not you do the whole day? Because the whole family people will be relieved of your torture. Lock yourself, do it 24 hours. Foolish. It's not necessary. Therefore, endorphins are the hormones. Endorphins are the hormones produced in the body when we do some exercise that will make us free from stress and anxiety. Meaning, when we are free from stress and anxiety, positivity will have a place to express. Positivity will have a place to act. That brings out positivity. Next, happy people, what do? They spend happily some time with nature. With nature. We find many people standing behind the north block watching sunrise, sunset. We find some people sitting in the garden just like that, all alone. We think they are mad. No, we are really mad. All those people that sit alone in the garden, just watching trees and birds, watching the wind, sunrise, sunset, they are happy people. We don't do that. We watch that fellow where he is going. Why is he going? We watch this fellow, why not he is going that way? We ask this man, whom is he going to meet? With the result, we are stressed, we are tensed. When you are stressed and tense, negativity will float. Negative energy will come out. That negative energy will make you unhealthy, weak, and unhappy. So, a happy man will certainly find some time to spend in nature. That's what he does. Next, happy man, what he does is, he avoids impulsive spending. He avoids impulsive spending. What do I mean by impulsive spending? In front of the shops in cities, 35% cut, 50% off, 80% off. If you buy one, you'll get two. That fellow must have already increased 3 times. Now hospitals also may come forward like that. If you get one leg operated, the other leg free. One eye operated, the other eye free. So this kind of cheap deals and sales will draw our attention. Cheap. You become cheap. So with the result, this is what's called impulsive spending. Being attracted by sales, being attracted by these cut-off points, reduced prices, we go on spending. That is a very, very unhealthy habit. Very unhealthy habit. Instead, a happy man will think of his own experiences. He will just find his own memories. He will go back to his memory, how I was with my parents, how I was at the college. He spends his time in his happy moments of time of his college days rather than on sales for sales. It's not like that. The next point is this. Happy man, these are all the points. A happy man accepts failure. Accepts failure. Meaning, when I don't accept, I'll be unhappy. Of course, I failed, so what? Edison who discovered electricity, finally succeeded, 16th experiment. 15 experiments and gone. Somebody asked me, what happened? 15 experiments I have learned how not to do. One experiment I have known how to do correctly, how to get good result. So everything you learn, we learn out of our failures also. Failure is also a lesson. Failure is also instructive. Failure is also a teacher. Perhaps failure as a teacher is a better teacher than success playing the role of a teacher. Success may make you feel proud. Failure will never make you proud. If any fellow is proud of his failure, something wrong with him. So the point is, my friends, accept failure. Why? When you do one thing, you may fail. When you do nothing, you never fail. So something is better than nothing. Failure is a stepping stone to success. A happy man accepts his failure. Yes, I failed. Why not? I'll try again. Why? Because he learns how to grow. Out of his failure, he grows. As he grows, the memories and the results and the impact of the failure will die down, will fade out. Therefore, failure should not frustrate us. Failure should not depress us. Failure should not disappoint us. Failure should help us to grow more and more in the days to come. Who is a happy man again? He is a happy man who takes responsibility of everything. He takes responsibility. When I fail in the examination, what do? I failed because teacher did not teach properly. I failed because question paper is very tough. Some questions are given out of syllabus. Oh, only to you. I failed because at home nobody is allowing me to study. I have no separate room to study. Oh. 4. I failed because I cannot copy like other people. I am an honest man, therefore I failed. He will never say that Baggar did not read properly, that fellow did not study carefully, therefore he failed. He won't accept. He will say, throw the blame on somebody. That's what we do often. When anything good happens, you know what I done? When anything happens negatively, neighbor did something, boss did something, friends have done something, God has no other work other than to see that I am a failure. Some people say God did he has no other job. So those that blame others are unhappy people. Unhappy people. Because you should go on adding the list. There will be many failures. So each failure you blame 10 people. 1,000 failures, full of negative. Therefore, a happy man will not blame anybody. He will take responsibility for himself. Then a happy man, a successful man, a man of positivity, positive man, he will control his thoughts. He will control his thoughts. How to control your thought? Is thought management is so easy? Impossible. It's not so easy. Meditation is the only method to control your thought. There's no other method. So I go on jogging Please do it. Good. But while jogging, you will have thoughts of somebody else. Meditation is the process, a clean-up process, so that thought control, thought management comes to your hand, which is absolutely necessary. A positive man, a healthy man, devotes some time to relax, Sit under the ceiling fan on the sofa set. Relax yourself. I met one gentleman long ago. He's a top businessman, tobacco. He was talking, Anil Kumar, when did you come? Hello, sales ready? Another phone. Packing over? You come inside. I don't know. Is he talking to me? Are you talking to that man? Are you talking to both phones? I don't know with whom he is talking, but he carries the pressure of 4 fellows on his head. He is carrying terrific pressure on his head, pressure of the 4 people. How do you find him to relax? That's why it is said, religion is relaxation. The more you know how to relax yourself, the more religious you are. The more tensed, the more pressurized. Some gentleman came to me yesterday. He is 63 or 65. Well settled in life. He's got enough of money and all that. Retired. Mr. Anil Kumar, I want to do something, do some service. Where do you want me to do? Elderly fellow, 65 years, not a young man. What do you say if you are in my position? Shall I ask him to go to the canteen and serve? He's a big man, bank, zonal manager. What I said, till now you served everybody. Now it is time to serve yourself. You serve yourself. He looked at me as if I am from a mental hospital. He thought I will ask him to go to hospital, some service, go to some university, some service, go to some canteen, or stand there as Savadal, push everybody. He thought I will give him some pushing work or some shouting job. I said, serve yourself. He said, what do you mean? As a banker, you have been thinking of money. But there are many things to do, not simply money. You are interacting with everybody. Now stop that interaction. Interact within yourself. Talk to yourself. You are talking to everybody. Find out who you are. Find out who you are. You are not the bank manager. You are not the tall, handsome man in front of me. Who you are? Who are you? So, to know who really you are is the best possible service on earth. Best service is Ramana Maharshi. Somebody asked him, Ramana Maharshi, Swami, I want to serve yourself. Serve others. Ramana Maharshi said, first to serve yourself. If we don't know how to serve yourself, how do you serve others? If we don't know who you are, how do you know others? A fellow is a beggar sufficiently. He wants to donate. What does he donate? What do you donate? He has nothing. Therefore, my friends, first of all, we have to serve ourselves. This is possible when we try to relax. Relax for some time. Relax. Completely free. Oh yes, if you have, God has given you fan, God has given you AC, God has given you nice chair. Sit comfortable, relax. Don't fight with anybody. Don't shout with anybody. Just relax. In that relaxation, you find the bliss. In the relaxation, you find happiness. In that relaxation, you find peace. Because you are not relaxed, you are agitated, you are disturbed, you are troubled, the face is full of wrinkles, the face is oily. Because we don't know what relaxation is. We don't know how to relax. A happy man relaxes. Why? Go on thinking, go on thinking. Therefore, that will not help you to relax. All right. Yesterday is over. Good. There is no point of crying about yesterday. Yesterday, supposing somebody insulted me. Should I cry today? I can cry. I would have finished off yesterday itself. There is no point of regretting, repenting today because yesterday is gone. There is no point of feeling tomorrow, let me meet him, I'll finish him off. You may not meet him, you may drop in the middle. I know in the cardiology department, heart section, because most of my family members are heart association members. They had heart problems. I had to attend on them every time. I know very neatly dressed fellows suddenly getting admitted to hospital. He looks nice and well dressed, as if he's going to the office, but he comes to the hospital. Why? Closely, after some time, I just go to him and ask him, "Sir, what is the problem?" I shouted there in my office, "I had pain here." So, your pain is a gain to the hospital. You shouted. That fellow said, "Chalta hai." It is usual for the boss to shout like that. When you shout, you are the loser, not the other man. When you are angry, you are the loser, not the other man. When you are jealous, you are the loser, but not the other man. When you are egoistic, you are the loser, but not the other man. Therefore, my friends, we should have this self-management. We know business management. We know finance management. But we do not know self-management. I should be able to manage myself. How to entertain good thoughts. How not to be affected by people. How not to be affected by circumstances. How I can remain silent. How can I be relaxed? How can I serve myself? Because when do you serve? Let me open up myself with a sense of shame. In retrospect, I always feel very sad about one thing. Most of the time is spent till now only just talking about the miracles, experiences, about that and this, about that, places and people, study, read. But what have I done to myself? Have I known anything of the self? Have I gone or have I made inward journey? Nothing. Have I made an in-depth study? Have I gone deep into the basics of life, the dynamics of life? Have I experienced the divinity? That is still a question mark. Days are running out. Years are passing by. When do we begin next life? Or thereafter? This is the only thing that bothers me. But I console myself one way. At least I know that I have not begun. At least I know that there is plenty to be done. At least I know what has to be done, what remains to be done. That itself is enough of positive thing. Rather thinking, there's one lady who was very stiff and all that. I met Sairam, how are you? I find them. What do we do here? I'm carpet in charge. They spread carpet. So carpet is her sadhana. Spreading the carpet is the highest position in life. And the carpet in charge position is a birth in heaven. Good. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is, that's not it. What is purpose gone? Aim gone. Philosophy gone. Time wasted. In-depth study has not been made. The reality has not been unearthed. Still buried and hidden. Time is running out. When shall we begin? That's the reason why I started dealing these subjects on Sundays. Not that I don't have stories to share with you. For 45 years I shared stories only. I thought my life also becomes a story tomorrow. Let me not end up in storytelling. Let me not end up in narrating experiences. Let me know the experiencer. Let me try to visualize the experiencer, not the experiencer. Experiences. Not all that is seen. Let me know the seer. Let me not hear everything. Let me know the hearer. The hearer, the seer, the knower, all one, the Supreme Self. Only one Supreme Self. The same Self operates through the eye to see. Same Self operates through the ear to hear. But that main Self can be known not by simply stories and storytelling. Supposing I tell my experience, how does it help you? Somebody say, my grandmother is saved from death. Okay, should my grandmother also die like that? So your experience may not help me, but we should discuss which are of mutual benefit, which are of mutual interest, so that we can grow together, we can evolve together. That's the reason why we have been spending these Sundays on these topics to make in-depth study of the dynamics of life, the philosophy of life, and the essence of the divinity. How to be practical while at the same time knowledgeable. How to be blissful while at the same time being resourceful. Without being blissful, resourceful, we will be fools, that's all. Therefore, my friends, a happy man, a successful man, a positive man will always find a solution to the problem. There is a solution to the problem. Because negative man will say there is nothing that could be done. Everything is over. Who can help? That's not the way. There is a solution. And the solution will set you free. So, a man of positivity will always think that there is a solution. A positive man knows when to say no, when to say yes. There are some class people, do you do that? Yes, they will never do it. You will come today? Yes, they will never come. So the yes men, useless men. We have other category. Sir, can I sit here? No. Can I have one more spoon of sambar? No. Can I have accommodation? Get out. But no. That is totally negative. A positive man, a religious man, a successful man, a happy man knows when to say yes, when to say no. Not that he is a yes man throughout. Not that he is a no man throughout. Because life is affirmative and life is not negative. Life is not negative. Life is affirmative. If God is also negative, we don't need temples. We don't need priests. We don't need prayers. He is positive. Whatever we ask, come and take it. Whatever you pray, come and take it, because he is positive. He will not say, you did not do that, you did not come to my temple yesterday, you did not attend bhajans last year. Nothing doing. Positive. You will improve tomorrow at least, come on. He is always positive. That's the reason why, though Swami has many reasons to be disappointed, many reasons to be, of course, all reasons to be disappointed with us, but still he is hopeful that someday we'll improve, that someday we'll recognize ourselves, someday we'll learn the art of self-discovery, someday we'll experiment, excavate, explore the divinity within all of us. That is positivity in the divinity. Therefore, my friends, a successful man has always this sense of discrimination, a positive man. Next, a positive man, a successful man will not seek approval of everybody. Approval. Simple example. I want to go there. What do you think? When you want to go there, why should I think, please go? Do you think it will help me there? If you think it will help, don't go. It is not election. You don't need anybody's approval. Suppose everybody should say the great man? No. All people may say great man today. All people may say tomorrow, you're worst of the worst. Others are not important. Your conscience. A successful man will go by his conscience, not by vote, voice of vote, or others' approval. Not necessary. Because of this, about 16 points or 17 I said, noticed in a positive man, to develop positive thinking, so as to be happy, so as to be blissful. All this we need to reflect upon. All this we need to practice. Well, let's also enjoy the kingdom of silence within ourselves. The kingdom of silence. I see some of the people there in the auditorium, they sit like that. Throughout. Why? I ask that question, why? Because I cannot sit like that. They sit like that because they're basking in the beauty. They get thrilled, enthralled by that supreme state of silence, the kingdom of silence. That kingdom of silence will make you one with the silence, because silence is divine. In that silence within, you will find the inner voice. But we are always in the midst of outer noise. So long there is noise, we cannot listen to the voice within. Therefore, that golden chance of listening to the silence within is absolutely necessary. 3 reasons I'll give, and then we'll disperse. Why silence? Why? First, silence purifies. It will make you pure. How? You don't have to speak lies. You don't have to listen to lies. You are silent. It prevents all that is ill, all that is bad. Silence will help. It purifies you. Because before I think that you are bad, I know how bad I am. Before I decide what you are, I begin to decide myself first. So silence is a purifier. It's a purifier. It purifies you. It helps you to think, to evaluate, to assess, to judge what you are. But we are busy in judging others. We are busy in commenting others. We are busy in criticizing others. But I do not know how wrong I am, how I deserve all the criticism. So silence purifies. Secondly, silence vitalizes, gives you some strength. Baba gave this example. If you play the radio throughout the day, what will happen? Everything gets exhausted. Even machines also given rest for some time. Similarly, the resting period, noiselessness, the silent state, vitalizes, gives energy. Thirdly, silence. What will happen? Nature. From the nature flow into you the healing forces. The healing forces. Healing is of different types. When I am disturbed mentally, silence will help me to be peaceful. When I am suffering from ill health, silence will help me slowly to get detached from the pain. To get detached from the pain. To get detached from the affliction. So silence will help the nature, to allow the nature to flow healing forces into you. So silence is a purifier, silence a vitalizer, and silence is a healer. Thank you very much. May Bhagavan bless you. Oh, samasta loka sukhe. Samastaloka sukhino bhavantu. Samastaloka sukhino bhavantu. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की Sai Ram. We'll meet next week, same day, same time.